this is a slide very clearly showing how the market is moving in electric three-wheeler against fossil fuel three-wheeler. See,
you're right. Alok, you just put a note below this. The entire E three-wheeler market pertains to L3 range of vehicles.
I could not.
Yes, you are right. I have put it in the next slide.
Yeah.
Subsequent slide I have put it in. Right, 98% is L3 and it is growing.
अगला slide करें.
Okay.
This is the slide number 3, slide number 4. 5. Slide number 5. You see that there is an estimate annual market size, EV market.
EV market. This is the government projection. It is Niti Aayog.
What I wanted to show it to him that in the footnote I have written 98% of total current electric three-wheeler volume is L3 category, out of which 15% is cargo and balance are passenger. Thus, we should go first. We should first develop L3 model and later on L5 models.
नहीं ये यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा ये. I'll tell you the reason. Here you are showing the projection 695 is 93% L3 agreed.
Right.
लेकिन उसके बाद के जो है that is the 2025 में you are showing that the L3 L5 fossil has gone. Okay.
Yes. Fossil fuel is more.
There the L5 in the electrical domain will be much higher. I mean, it will not be as much as L3, लेकिन it will be substantial. So I think ये जो तुम्हारा ये 93 वाला है ना, it should, that remark should go into the previous slide.
Okay, sir. ठीक है sir. Okay, sir. First slide पे मैं shift कर दूँ. Okay, it will come in this slide, right?
Right.
Okay, fine. So the second slide, the fourth slide is reason market movement from
fossil fuel to electric vehicles.
That you can explain.
Yeah. So there are certain changes जो चार major reasons हैं. एक जो 2019 1st August onwards, the GST has been reduced from 12% to 5%. This is the major market driver to move the market from fossil fuel to electric vehicle. Second is BS6, which is compliant from 1st of April 2020. There is a price rise of 45,000. So this is clearly making a price difference between electric vehicle and fossil fuels.
एक minute, Alok. Don't hurry up. Government is a GST reduction from 12% नहीं है, 28% to 5% है वो.
अच्छा, नहीं तो मेरा भी muted है.
Alok. Hello.
Unmute.
मैं कह रहा हूँ.
Third point is the government directive that from 1st April 2023, entire fossil fuel will not be registered into the market. So entire market is bound to move to electric vehicles. This is the third reason. And fourth, there is an increase in fuel price in fossil fuel, which is causing this difference. And therefore, there will be a buoyancy in case of electric vehicle from 2020 onwards. So these are the four major points which are bound to change the market from fossil fuel to electric vehicles.
अरे सुनो, hello, can you hear me? Can you
hear me? आपका unmute करना पड़ेगा. Unmute करो सर आपका.
अरे यार क्या तुम लोग mute unmute?
Disconnect हुआ लगता है.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes sir, we can hear. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Now, Alok, point number 1, 12% to 5% नहीं है, 28% to 5% है.
Repeat sir, repeat.
नहीं, GST जो था 28% was in fossil fuel, electric vehicle में 12% ही था सर.
अरे जो भी है, you have to show the drop. You are talking about FF to EV.
Yeah, FF to EV, right.
आपको 12 की जगह 28%
28 करना है. ठीक है, जी, बिल्कुल ठीक है. 28, correct.
Okay, next.
चला गया है।
ठीक है, मैंने मार्केट करता हूँ।
हाँ,
नेक्स्ट इज
this is the sir this is the sir this is the overall projection as per Niti Aayog. The market is going to move from 6,95,000 to 40 lakh by in next 10 years time. 40,72,000. This is what they have projected in their document.
ठीक है, perfect.
सर का अभी भी म्यूट है क्या?
नहीं, ठीक है. I can hear you.
Next point. So these are the major markets in India, and we have the breakup also, the percentage wise how much volume is going. But in all, if we see the first two states, that is Delhi NCR and Uttar Pradesh put together, they contribute more than 50% of entire electric vehicle markets in India. The rest of the markets are emerging, but right now these two markets are the most matured one, where the overall, in case if entire India 1 lakh vehicles are getting registered, then more than 50% of the vehicles are registered in these two states, that is Uttar Pradesh and Delhi.
Are you sure? क्योंकि कैलकाटा से
now state government initiative. So there are multiple initiatives that state governments have taken. This is particularly 4 or 5 points which are predominant in Uttar Pradesh, where this is the market driver why people are going to purchase electric vehicles. And these are the 5 reasons. The most specific one is 100% exemption on road tax and transportation in first 20,000 vehicles of a fresh manufacturer, then 10% subsidy up to a maximum of 20,000. So this will reduce overall down payment in case of purchasing an electric vehicle. And then there is 5% interest subvention on loan, that is up to 1,80,000 for 3 years, and FAME to subsidy is also qualified in EVs.
so far any comments from your side? प्रशांत सर,
हाँ,
तुमच्याकडे कमेंट याच्यावरती
या 2-3 स्लाइड वरती का राहू दे असंच?
नहीं ये ठीक है स्लाइड कोई इसमें
ठीक है ना? ओके.
ठीक. So these are the strategies that we are going to make in as a startup company. We will initiate on these points to ensure that the product is very well established into the market. Now the thing is, we will create network in high TIVs market. Shashank is very well aware of this particular point. Then localize retail finance, and that to high TIVs market, and at least 3 finance options at each of the dealerships. Now we have talked to around 14 financiers in various locations, and not in this point.
not in this company.
This company. Okay, ठीक.
We're talking from
This company point of view, right? So we will have at least 14 to 15 tires in the time to come, by the time our product will be available into the market. Then third point is manpower appointment and creation of secondary network. So that will be better market penetration, appointment of distributors in major locations, so that there is no paucity or availability of vehicles throughout India, and there is no paucity of vehicle, and retails are not hampered at any point of time. Then service network creation across major routes, that is in between there should not be any downtime anywhere en route. If the vehicle is going, say, from Pune to Ahmednagar, then in between there are service networks available so that vehicles are properly supported. Then arrangement to have EMI tracking at the dealerships. So this is very important from the vehicle point of view, that the vehicle is very well supported, and therefore the vehicle resale value, or in other words, the status of the vehicle is improved in the market in eyes of the customers. So this is the point. And deployment of dealer adequate working capital. So there is a, say, if he has invested certain 15 or 20 lakh rupee per dealership investment is there, then how to rotate his working capital so that the numbers of the vehicle retails are increased. So here the major point is we will act on retails so that his offtakes are seamless and it is continuous throughout the month. Then deployment of dealer working capital, then pricing strategy. Yes, this is very important, sir. Initially, we will have some specific parameters on which we will have a price, and gradually we will increase so that product acceptance is very well done. And because of the prices, the retail should not hamper in any case. And we will have a strategy like having a down payment, fixed down payment, and the EMI. So that will give the customer earnability point of view. It will picturize him very well before purchasing the vehicle, how his product is going to perform. Then there is a sales process implementation at the dealership. This is a complete separate presentation which is available with me. We can.
वो अभी मत, वो बाद में करेंगे, ठीक है?
कुछ बोल रहे हैं सर?
नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूँ वो अभी मत दिखा, वो बाद में
हाँ, अभी नहीं दिखाएंगे जी. Yeah. अभी नहीं दिखाएंगे सर sales process. Then there are multiple customer engagement programs to target high resale value of the product. Yeah.
Sir, Kela sir, yours is unmuted.
Yeah.
What I was telling to all of that, we don't have to show our smartness or our knowledge to them. What we have to tell them is minimal possible, just required information. Because we are just in MOU stage, we have not done
anything so far, right?
So this is very.
We will have to re-edit this.
This is okay. But while talking, you should not say that we have this, we have that, we have them. You should not show that we are best possible in every aspect. You don't have to at this point of time. They should get the glimpse that yes, we have knowledge about the market, and yes, we know what we are going to say. That's it.
Then the last point is focus on retail, quality of retails. So there are multiple parameters on which we will ensure that the quality of retails is the best one, considering the base from rest of the EV manufacturers.
Yeah.
Now here, once a new product comes, there are multiple finance options, but we will have nationalized cooperative and state finance as well as NBFCs. Now, initially we will have maximum volume through NBFCs and 20% done through banks, but gradually we will have it. We will tend towards higher number of retails through banks and lower number from non-banking finance companies.
Is this possible to increase that 80? I mean, decrease the 80% to something like 50%, something like that. 50% from NBFC and 50% through banks. Because
see, initially,
considering
when a new product, yeah, can you please repeat?
Yeah, considering the customer perspective, what they expect is they want to go through the nationalized bank. So is it possible to have some strategy 50% something like that?
See, initially the banks will not come to fund a new product. Therefore, there will be restrictions and it will take higher number of days time in getting the retails done through banks. And therefore, to ensure our volumes in the market, we will have to take support from NBFCs. But over a period of time, what happens? The NBFCs is having higher rate of interest. Then the customer's first choice is to tend towards banks, and therefore their tendency is to purchase the vehicles through bank. But due to higher, faster retails, the dealer's first choice is to retail through NBFC. So therefore, we will have to do initially the retails through NBFC, and gradually we will move towards the banks, so that subvention and other kind of cost involvement is lower on our part. That is the aspect. market penetration, three-wheeler business. There we will do multiple customer engagement programs so that EMI tracking, bulk retails through key customers, channel engagement, finances engagement, secondary network appointment. These are the things that we are going to do so that overall quality of retails are best possible in our case. And secondly, there will be downtime definitely, but we will ensure that it won't exceed 28 days per month. Means maximum he can, because more or less in this particular segment of vehicles, the owner himself is a driver and therefore he himself is the operator. So out of 30 days, we will ensure that 28 days uptime is there in the product. Next.
So,
see, I put this slide to show them basically what could be our product mix in the future. Of course, we will start with the e-rig, that is the L3 for the passenger version as well as cargo. Later on, we can graduate to the L5 passenger and cargo, and subsequently down the line, 2 years down the line, we will also venture into the four-wheeler passenger and cargo. All this will have the these are the tentative weights. We have put considering this as max. Bamboo White has got a technology which can reduce substantially this kind of a weight. That is why we are going with them. So,
Kedar,
sir,
I think you should not put the curve weight here. You rather put only the GVW.
Just like it, yeah.
okay,
Because if this is all steel, nah?
okay.
If this guy is going to say that this bamboo is 150 kg or 100 kg, तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा.
Just निकाल लेता हूँ और ये निकाल.
You just payload दे दो या GVW कर दो उसको total. ठीक है?
क्या करें? पेलोड करते हैं मेरे ख्याल से.
हाँ ठीक है. पेलोड कर दो.
GVW में फिर से भी वो कर्व आता है ना.
नहीं कर देखो, आपने को ये मालूम है कि ईवी का GVW 700 किलो होता है, बराबर है?
बराबर.
तो वो 700 किलो में अपन वहाँ 700 डाल दो. ये
अच्छा, ओके. 100 kg का ये रहेगा कर्व वेट, वो 600 किलो लेके जा सकता है.
Yeah, so he can payload can become 600 kg in that case.
ठीक है.
100 kg.
ठीक है, agreed. Okay. So,
sir, actually, the two-wheeler, what I was telling, can we also add that one here? Because
yes, this is a call we have to take with Mr. Shuraj, whether we want to include and when we want to include the two-wheeler business here.
Yeah, even Mr. Ophir had sent the product specification of two-wheeler.
Yes, I have seen that.
Maybe we can take a call for the two-wheeler also. And again, some of the link I shared today, the market is good for two-wheeler as well. So
yes, of course it is there. The market is growing for two-wheeler very fast in electric version. It is just that how much we can eat together at a one time.
Yeah.
With the availability of the people around here and the expertise available with them. See, to be very frank with you, we have no experience on two-wheeler. We have never worked in electric two-wheeler. Of course, I have some experience on development of two-wheelers through the Bajaj Auto experience, but not in electric domain. So, we all along have a four-wheeler, three-wheeler experience, and we are quite conversant on strategy and the supplier and technology. All these things are quite versed in that. We are not very versed with the two-wheeler technology from the marketing point of view as well as from the development point of view. That is why we will leave it to the you can say to say about it whether.
see, P.Arjunraj, today if you really look at it, the two so basically, if you try to get into two-wheeler right now,
we will be in direct competition with all the big players, so that may take a time. But for three-wheeler, I think we can have a better opportunity to push it through. This is my personal view.
But the bill of material will be almost lesser also. Even
sir, it is not that we are not exploring that opportunity, but let us see how we can push three-wheeler first, and
yes, yes.
depending on the growth, then we can think of two-wheeler. Or if offer is really going to join hands with us, collaboration, then we can think JV. So then we can think we can target both together, which will definitely be a good opportunity.
Okay, the next one is coming from Mr. Shashank. This is copied from his one of the presentation. Sir, you know this slide very well.
Okay.
See, this is a synopsis of what we are going to offer to stakeholders, like customers, suppliers, promoters, and blah blah blah, and how they will benefit through this venture.
Now, Kedar, after this slide,
yes,
put one slide.
Yes.
Where you mention that from the above marketing presentation, it is clear
Yes.
that we have to go in for an electrical three-wheeler. The choice is being an L3 and L5.
Okay,
however, because the L5 today is more or less non-existent and under development,
okay,
the entire market is right now on the L3.
Okay.
Would be keen to take venture into the L3 initially,
Right.
and follow it up with the L5. Aisa.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. So our product requirements. Now I will ask Anil to develop on it.
Yeah. Next one. Sir, I have put at the whatever our requirement for the product. That I have shown some snaps, that initially snaps we have done with Sunil Konjari, that we want our 21st century looks a new vehicle. As compared to Evo, our aesthetics should be improved. That is my first point. Then second is the best-in-class driver ergonomics we require. Because I have seen in Evo, there is a double fork. Okay, that double fork obviously will reduce the driver space.
Anil.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Mileage 80 kilometers mat karo. Minimum 120, 150 karo.
For L3 or L5?
Now we are talking L3 na.
Yes. Yeah.
Even if it is L5, put it 150.
Okay. So overall point I have listed here that 100 kilometer mileage road conditions.
The mileage.
Third.
80 kilometer plus.
Yeah.
नहीं इसको 150 करो, अदरवाइज उसके बाद जा क्यों रहा है, हम खुद बना लेते गाड़ी.
ठीक है सर.
Yes. The next point is the passenger luxury. That maximum leg space is required between the two passenger for L3 or single passenger for L5. Then we require robust chassis. Should be failure proof, so that in market, once we go in the market, there should not be any failure, so that our company name should not be hampered. Then we are targeting better reliability, that more than 12 degrees, that is 21%. Then we are asking to provide the hydraulic disc brake against the drum brake or mechanical brake. Then we are asking best-in-class 3 years warranty. Of course, it is mandatory for them to also. Then trailing arm suspension. In place of dependent suspension, I am asking them to do the trailing arm suspension. Then less charging time. That should be less than 2 hours.
Less than 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah, we will correct it. It should be less than 2 hours. Unique hardpower, we are asking for the maximum hardpower potential for the owner. And FAM2 certification, the vehicle should qualify the FAM2 certification.
Solar panel also you had mentioned that you are going to provide the solar panels at Akaiseka.
Okay.
त्याच्यामध्ये solar panel.
Ah.
So that also we will add.
मध्ये त्यांनी दाखवलं.
We will add one more point, that is solar panel, addition of the solar panel. सर इसमें और कुछ ऐड करना है?
नहीं, ये ठीक है। और मेरे को ऐसा लगता है तो सोलर बोलता है ना, वो कॉस्ट बेनिफिट एनालिसिस में बराबर नहीं बैठता है।
They are saying it is competitive.
See, he is also put as optional. He is not put as a mandatory thing. Why? Because the cost of the 500 watt panel, or let's say 300 watt panel, we need to judge how much that system will cost. In my opinion, typically it should cost around 12,000 to 15,000 rupees. Do you have, Arjun, any idea about solar? Because we have not dwelled anything in solar before.
Hello?
Arjun?
Yes, sir.
What's the idea about solar prices? 500 watt system, how much it costs?
Sir, actually, your voice is doubling. Actually, means I'm getting double voice. But based on
Hello.
yes.
Yeah, what is it? Do you have any experience in solar pricing, solar panel system pricing?
No, I don't have, sir.
Okay. So we need to check this. How much it costs? In my opinion, it will be somewhere around 15,000 rupees. It will cost.
And if you see actually in his slides also in his presentation, he is also showing comfort of the driver or the three-wheeler by providing air conditioning or something like that, right? He's mentioned that, okay, not solar, let us see if we can provide air conditioning.
That is possible. That is possible. We have the option for air conditioning. Correct, sir?
Right. Next.
Sir, and one more thing regarding the regenerative braking. Hello?
Yeah, we have put it in the feedback. But yeah, you are right. We will add one point.
Regenerative braking,
Shit, rating is horrible.
Yeah. Next point.
Next point is vehicle specification.
Good.
Sir, we have detailed vehicle specification. We have mentioned it, but it's our call that these all the specification needs to be exchanged with them or highlighted.
Different torque है ना?
Yeah.
Perfect. याच्यात एक घाल रे, चार्जर 1C.
Upward charger and the charge capacity will be 1C.
लिहिता येत नाही रे मला ते पॉइंट.
Highlight करून घ्या.
चार्जर कुठे?
And my point is regarding the transmission, the PT gear differential I have mentioned per gear and gear ratio I have mentioned. I think you should eliminate this gear ratio.
With the usage of up motor, the overall gearbox ratio point doesn't remain valid. Correct?
Right. See, it is relevant because we still don't know how he is doing it. Still don't know.
The questions that we have listed now in that questionnaire, we have highlighted that point.
In the observation sheet, if you have seen the second sheet which I sent yesterday,
Yeah.
that there are observations that their presentation has got some anomalies. In that, this transmission ratio point has been highlighted.
That you know, with this sheet you have sent 2 presentations.
Yes.
Send both. That one, the first one is perfect because you have pointed out all the mistakes that they are contradicting themselves.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
I'm talking about the same thing.
Yes.
हाँ, तो वो दोनों भेजना है उसको.
हाँ, दोनों भेजना है.
Like this.
Okay, but then next point is the chassis, that is ladder type chassis I have mentioned, but it is constructed from steel metal I have mentioned, that should be removed. From steel.
You just mentioned ladder chassis with space frame bus.
Okay.
Because he is going to have a ladder chassis.
Yeah. He will propose bamboo chassis for us. If we mention steel metal chassis, then he will deny. Then front suspension, we are asking them the single steering column with coil spring and hydraulic dampener.
Correct.
Then rear suspension will be trailing a coil spring with hydraulic damper, that is independent suspension. Then steering, that is handlebar. Tire size also we have given, rolling radius we have also mentioned.
Yes.
It is operated disc brakes.
ठीक है, this is good, yeah, good.
Then next. Okay. Sir,
in this sheet, on this sheet we have to add 2 points. One is the dashboard.
Yeah.
We need a dashboard. Another is the
display.
And another is the switch. Where we should have the location for the switch. That means on handlebar or on dashboard. Roughly about switch.
Okay, that we will mention, and another point we need to highlight, that is digital cluster.
Digital cluster, yes.
Yeah, digital cluster is required. That I have missed.
And the last one is the optional possibility of incorporating the GPS and tracking system in battery. Optional.
No, it is available in that. They have already mentioned in that sheet they have given. That GPS is available on that way.
On their vehicle.
But we should also present.
Yeah, we will add.
Put it in our requirement.
We will add. No
Yeah.
Sir,
Next.
cooling system. Okay, that is separate of that. Okay.
Cooling system is not required in this vehicle.
Yeah, that is understand.
Okay, then I have mentioned the overall dimension of the vehicle: length, width, height, wheelbase, then wheel track, rear wheel track, and ground clearance.
Now here again the curve height we have to remove.
Yeah, I think we have to mention only GVW. GVW and passenger capacity, D+3 and D+4. Yes, sir.
Updated trucks I have. There are trucks all over the country which are flying actually. So they can be remotely controlled. So can we have something for the 3-wheelers?
So that is what GPS.
That is what it is.
Wonderful.
Yeah, battery
These are the new things we added.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
नहीं चेतन we can
That they have also done.
install the battery.
हाँ सर बोला.
नहीं, I said वो जो tracking है, it can be done on the battery.
Yes.
That is what.
That is available. Then, sir, we are removing FAW, RAW. Then I think we should remove. No, it is okay. Frontal area I have given. That maximum capacity of the frontal area I have given. Max should be set the 45 to 55.
45 to 55, not 55.
Okay. Then gradability I have mentioned 21%, and for EL5 21%, L3 it is 18%. Then I have mentioned the accuracy value also. Then here we need to update the range. For L5 it is 150 kilometer, and for L3 it will be 100 kilometer.
नहीं उससे बड़ा. Both should be 150 plus.
सर मारेगा हमको।
मारेगा क्या? वो जाके इतने बड़ा बड़ा बात करता है 200 किलोमीटर और whatever. Let him show ना.
सर बच्चे की जाएगा क्या?
लेट्स कमेंट क्या आते हैं वो तो देखते हैं।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर।
You can say this is market requirement.
Then I have mentioned the overall electric component which will be accommodated on vehicle. That overall the wattage I have mentioned. The system is 12 volt, then headlamp, how much it will contribute, stop lamp, turn indicator, all the things. It will round about 150 watt.
Only my point here is that if he says that our all electrics are in LED, if he says that our electricals are all in LED,
LED also,
then we will not
as per homologation requirement, that LED should meet that flux value and all the reflection related parameters.
flux value is okay, not facts.
Then
So
we can reduce it. Na?
So we can say that
it will help the increasing the range. Na?
yes, exactly. So we can mention here vehicle specification of the star and below the star, considering the halogen bulb consideration.
Okay.
Stroke LED change or LED will.
LED will be optional or
So
preferred.
my point of telling here is that we should demand the LED specifications from the wattage point of view and not the halogen specification.
Okay.
But you have the exact.
Then we should eliminate all these things.
We should eliminate this. You say that vehicle lighting requirements or bulb requirements, that's LED. Okay, that's LED. That's it. Don't put any wattage. Don't put any breakup of that. Which should be LED, which should not be LED. No. We should put that vehicle electricals dash lighting dash LED. That's it.
ओके. पण परत त्यांनी असं म्हणायला नको की तुम्ही एलईडी मागितली म्हणून आम्ही दिली. मार्केट मधला उचलून देईल जो आपल्याला
LED which will meet the correct.
नहीं रे, ऐसा नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि you are going to use lamps which are already homologated in the country component level.
Yes sir.
So component level pe I don't think there is any lamp which is a LED which is being homologated.
Yeah, that's why I have put it this. Even though we have tried in our previous company na. वो डेव्हलपमेंटला त्यांनी 5-6 महिने घेतले तरी ते रेडी झाले.
So he will unnecessarily ridicule on this point because he will say that you are wasting so much of power and increasing the battery size. वो मुझे avoid करना है.
मैं क्या करता हूँ सर, इसमें ये सब उड़ा देते हैं और हम इतना ही मेंशन करते हैं कि लाइटिंग एंड इंस्टॉलेशन शुड बी एज पर स्टैंडर्ड, दैट इज AS 009.
Correct.
Let him to define that.
We know very well what is available in our country. Let him comment on it. If he says only LED you can import and all that, blah blah blah, I will provide. Then we can put a point to him that okay, you can supply bulbs provided you are homologated here in India.
Perfect.
Okay. And then next point we will add here digital display.
Or
that point we will also add it here. The next point is I have attached all the CMVR requirement for e-auto, then e-rickshaw and its componentable homologation requirement, as well as I have attached a FAME 2 certification what is required.
Good, perfect.
All these sheets are in detail and that is I have attached.
Sir, अभी एक ही problem है कि we are giving him technical information, we are giving him commercial information. So why does he need 31st of July to finalize the JV? He can do it in tomorrow's meeting only. What do you say, Arjun?
Yeah.
Yes, you are right.
और क्या रहा है?
But Chaitanya, this is the last information that we are now giving him before he gives us anything.
Yeah. We have to pin it. We have to pin him down because the kind of inputs we have are going to provide him. This is a ready-made solution to manufacture e-vehicle. जहाँ पे वो वीरेंद्र को भी इतना information नहीं है, उसको तो सब ready-made मिल रहा है. Without any contribution from his side, all the contribution has come from from our team. Correct, sir? So I think he will be definitely what should I say? Totally flabbergasted. कि बाबा इन्होंने तो बहुत ज़्यादा हमको किया. I had only asked for the marketing projections, but here I think what we are doing, even the design aspect also has been provided to him, and I think we should bring it to his attention when we share this. That his timing is important. The more you delay in taking a decision, is going to boomerang.
But Chaitanya, see the sequence. They have shown, we have gone through the market. We have derived कि हमको L3 बनाने का है. From there we have derived the specification, and then we have got into the details. Yes. It's perfectly whatever he wanted has been addressed now. Now he cannot say कि नहीं वो हमको ये भी मांगता है और वो भी मांगता है. Now he has to come up and say that okay, gentlemen, this is my design, this is my this thing, and these are the explanations for the anomalies that you have pointed out. वो दूसरा presentation भी भेजने का है कि somewhere you are saying 100 kilometers, somewhere you are saying.
I just open that presentation.
सर तो एक दो तीन पॉइंट है मेरे उसमें भी वो थोड़ा ऐड कर देते हैं उसमें. एस्केप माना ना एस्केप.
आणि आपण त्याचं ते अर्जुन.
Yes, sir.
We have also mentioned धन्यवाद in Hebrew.
मला तर ते नितीन वाटतंय.
सर त्याला हिंदी टोडा म्हणतात. टोडा आपल्याकडे तोडी असते ना तोडी. वो उसको टोडा बोलते हैं. थैंक यू के लिए.
Maybe Israel also, in Israeli also we can mention. Thank you.
अच्छा. Hello.
Go ahead.
Sir, I have highlighted, I have gone through the whatever the presentation they have given or shared with us. There are some highlighted points that are differentiating. The first point is weight, then maximum range. In page number 7 and 8, there is a difference between the range and weight.
And the cost also. You have highlighted that, but the cost is 1,000.
मला मिळालं नाही त्यामुळे मी सॉर्ट केलं. तो ऍड करू ज्याच्यावर आपण कॉस्ट म्हणलं नाही का इथं तो दीड म्हणजे 1,500 दुसऱ्या इथे 2,000 ते 2,500 वेगळी आहे.
The cost here they are showing 1,500 in the details of the specification what they have shared with us. They are showing $2,000 to $2,500. So that I will add there.
So some of the queries I highlighted that the vehicles weight are not matching, then vehicle range are not matching. Here I have specifically asking him that what is the efficiency of the vehicle, that is watts per kilometer. It will directly predict the whatever the range he are saying is right or not. Then he doesn't mention anywhere in specification the vehicle GVW. So here also I have highlighted GVW needs to be shared with us. Then I have asked to detail that front axle weight and rear axle weight in GVW and curb weight conditions. Next thing is the battery pack, whatever he is saying, more than 700 cycles he is saying. And in other things he is mentioned that 3 years warranty is giving to on the product. One year's warranty is at least 200. 2,000 into 2 charging per 700 per year charging will be. 3 years it will be 1,100.
So this battery is for lithium phosphate. What had been we have finalized in the presentation during the product mix, whatever that means.
Yes.
See, the idea is very simple. You are saying 700 cycles.
Okay.
That means you cannot give the warranty of 3 years. And if you give the warranty of 3 years, at the end of 2 years, you will have to provide it battery free of cost.
And in this vehicle, the battery is the major contributor for the
Cost.
material cost. Then battery charging time I have highlighted here. He is saying that 3 hours 50 minutes he is required the battery charging. So I have highlighted the battery charging is very high. And what is the charging current? Here I have mentioned that 0.C current you are doing or 1C or 2C.
The second thing, small calculation about the solar panel efficiency, how it will be charged and how fast it can be useful. If you charge, if you take the sunlight 8 hours, then with 200 watts you can charge the full battery, not less than 8 hours. 8 hours with the full moon on top. Okay. With the 200, 300 watt, even the 50% will not get charged in 8 hours. So the solar system with 500 watt is partially useful, but 200, 300 watt is absolutely no use.
Next thing. Then the torque. The torque value mentioned is the motor torque or wheel end torque. He has not mentioned it is wheel torque or motor torque. That's why we have put it here. Then
Typically, let me ask you one question. Typically, hub motor is fitted on directly on the wheel. There is a
but the connection is how it is. It is directly connected.
directly connected. Normally, if you see the photographs of hub wheel,
Not a single whatever he is saying na 2.5 kilowatt motor or 1.5 kilowatt motor. In market, such motor not available who is delivering the 100
Exactly.
kilometer torque.
so he is using some gearbox.
Yeah. That means what configuration he has added of motor and wheel connection. That we
So if it is a million torque, he is saying, because in the one of the slide he has made the comparison with Mahindra and other electric vehicles, where he is showing that Mahindra is having only 30 Newton meter torque at the which is again the wheel end, whereas he has got 100.
30 meter torque, whatever the Mahindra is saying, it is motor torque. It is not wheel end torque. Okay, just we will get the information from him. Let's see.
Now the biggest hurdle what we are facing here is going to be the design aspect, because I think Gaikwad said that we can just provide him the profile of the chassis and then he has to give the design, because the design what he is showing is not in line with the what should I say, the three-wheelers available in India, which are more happy looking, I would say. This is,
And he on whole presentation nowhere he has mentioned the gradability. Gradability is more important for
because we have got bumps everywhere.
Bumps, flyovers. Normally, all these rickshaw which are
You have better road.
yes,
Credibility,
What is the gradability? At 40% of associated with rated load vehicle. That is the general term that needs to be checked. If it is passing with 40% of SOC, that means 40% of battery charge. We need to check the
SOC is state of charge.
rate of charge.
That is the charge. Battery charge.
Then also he has not mentioned the acceleration value.
Yes.
Yeah, here I have mentioned there. What is the drive ratio to be? Because he is saying in this question. Hello, sir. So if it is a hub motor, then I am asking him that what is the temperature range of the motor? Because initially also we have discussed with the suppliers, and at that time they have highlighted that the hub motor is facing the temperature issues. That's why I am asking him what is the range that probably motor would occur. Then also the second point I am asking the IP rating, IP67 rating for motor, controller, DC-DC and other connectors. That should be waterproof.
Okay.
Then what is the vehicle operating range? That is general point. Then next is the regenerative braking available on the vehicle. Is the brake system meeting the standard requirements? That here I have mentioned. Then next point is the emergency reserve are available on the vehicle. This is now new term I have added. This reserve means what we are expecting is that the whole battery is discharged. Then at that time, the owner of the vehicle should know that the vehicle may get stopped within 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers. So it will be highlighted that immediately he needs to be charged.
Indication.
It is the indication. Nee, he actually me the Ola मध्ये करतो ना that they have mentioned sort of beep sound from battery management. Then we are asking for the warranty for 36 months on whole vehicle or selected component. It needs to be clarified. Then in their presentation, nowhere the tire size is mentioned. So I have highlighted what is the tire size of the vehicle and what is the height of the vehicle in laden and unladen conditions. Because the tire size is used more, then the CG will shift to it will vehicle will unstable.
Sir, somewhere I was in this regarding hub motor. They have shown that the mass of the vehicle, upsprung mass, which is called the mass which is bouncing. This mass is increased because the hub motors are fitted to the wheels.
Yes.
So this again calls for the complete change in the suspension system. Observers and the characteristics. This calls for the complete validation as well as the R&D on the suspension system. And here the upsprung mass is very important because of the bounce and
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Then next point I have highlighted the electric components compliance to EMI EMC standard or not.
Yes. It is very important.
Yes. Then next point I have highlighted is the passenger vehicle can convert into cargo vehicle. That means I am asking him, is the chassis common for passenger and cargo vehicle, similar to whatever we have designed previously. Then next point I have highlighted the lighting installation should be as per as 009.
सर इसमें लुक को लेके बहुत ही इंडिया में कोई देखेगा भी नहीं सर इस तरीके की गाड़ी।
ये कैसा हो गया आपने जब पहले फोर्स मोड का बनाया था ना,
डुक्कर रिक्शा बोलते थे वो।
डुक्कर रिक्शा, तो आगे नहीं और कभी बैक टू द सेम थिंग आपने वो फ्लैग कर
पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से ठीक है, इंडिया में नहीं चलेगा।
चलो कंप्लीट करते हैं। Next point I have highlighted here the ground clearance in unladen and laden condition. They have nowhere they have mentioned it, but it is important for our road conditions. Then I have highlighted whatever he is saying now that vehicle is available for the action. Just in this slide.
What he is saying that vehicle has been approved by TUV. Okay. So what he is saying that this vehicle is okay for running on road in European conditions and being the TUV highest level of, you can say, certification body, it can be also automatically suitable for India and other countries.
But why I am asking, sir? Because if the vehicle is ready, then we need to check the DVP of the vehicle. The reliability, durability, performance, all the things I have mentioned here, sir.
Here we have to put one more point here that this vehicle in their progression of company chart, they have shown the introduction of e-vehicle or e-rickshaw in 2020.
Yeah.
It means that this vehicle has not gone into the field for the actual on-road trials. Because 2020 in March, we started a lockdown. Let's say January, if they have this vehicle, it is not possible that in 2 months they can do the fleet trials. And that in various terrains. So it is a very proposition to have the complete R&D from our side and evaluation, testing, everything we do and they learn. This is something sort of I get a smell here.
Yeah, I have mentioned all the important tests and whatever we need to do there on the vehicle. That like
what
NVH
acceleration. Yeah, NVH also we need to add here, like NVH noise.
Sorry?
What is the noise level, vibration level?
Okay. We will add. We will add that point also. In performance, we will add that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Yeah. सर इसमें और एक पॉइंट मुझे ऐड करना था दैट कलर कॉम्बिनेशन इज अवेलेबल ऑन दिस व्हीकल और नॉट बिकॉज ही इज ऑलवेज शोइंग वुडन कलर bamboo color only.
Do we have the possibility to paint this bamboo?
Yeah, एक काम करो, इसको भेज दो रे. This is okay.
हाँ.
आज ही भेज दिया.
ये दोनों भेज दो अपन ने.
सर आज ही भेजना है कि कल भेजना है?
भेज दो यार.
Because I was thinking Monday को भेजेगा तो he will not have time to talk to anybody. His what they say contact person in Delhi, and he gets more time to retrieve information. My logic was that हमने weekend में भी काम किया, 4-5 दिन काम किया, perfect information we have gathered, and that's why we are giving it on Monday just before our conference. That's what I felt, sir. What do you think? Should we give it on Monday so that he doesn't have time to discuss also? Correct, na?
हाँ ठीक है.
ठीक है ना? हम लोग सुबह 100% भेजेगा टोटल.
क्या है?
ठीक है. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Anything else, Arjun? Sorry, we are not addressing two-wheeler at this point of time.
Yeah.
But tomorrow it is our mind, and we need to have more learning.
Yes, sir.
And once we are ready with this learning, we can very well see that the learning gone into this three-wheeler is almost a 1-year job which we have done in previous organization, which have transcribed into few slides. Similarly, if I have to do for the two-wheeler, I don't know how much time I will require to bring down this level of clarity on two-wheeler business. So I think the two-wheeler, in my opinion, my readiness, I would say, is zero. I need to learn and I need to be prepared in the coming course of time to get ready to manufacture and market this kind of product.
If it is possible, I have prepared a two-wheeler and three-wheeler, whatever the products is available in the market.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, yes, I will show you. Sir, ये मैंने ना ये हमारा टास्क था ओला में.
मैं एडिट करूँगा से.
हाँ, मैं प्रेजेंट करता हूँ.
हो त्यांना कोरोना झाला आहे. हाँ घरी.
Please sharing one file.
One minute, sir. This is.
त्यांना पॉझिटिव्ह आले आणि त्यांना घरी क्वारंटाईन केलं.
हम लोगों को देखा आई डोंट नो इनको
उसको निकाल के
डिस्कनेक्ट किया है क्या? नहीं, इसमें लगेगा नहीं. दैट इज
नहीं, उन्होंने स्टेप किया है, वो विंडो लगाना पड़ेगा.
वो निकालना पड़ेगा.
वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस चालू आहे.
अच्छा.
हाँ.
तो त्याला
इसको नहीं सर. इथं बेसिकली हाच आहे ना.
त्या दिवसात हात घेतो नाही आलाय
त्यांच्या हातात
in the marketing.
हाँ
What Ola has done, त्यांनी टीचर म्हणून कंपनी बाय केलेली आहे 2 आठवड्यापूर्वी. इटली, थायलंड मध्ये व्हॅली आणि टर्बो, बरोबर. त्याच्या कंपॅरिझन काम करतोय. त्याचं लोकलायझेशन इन इंडिया
काय होणार
त्याचं हे केलेलं. त्यांनी थोडा टास्क दिला की कुठल्या व्हेकल आता अवेलेबल आहे मार्केटमध्ये 2 व्हीलर इलेक्ट्रिक मध्ये त्यांनी ऍड केलेलं.
हाँ सर, यू आर राइट, बिल्कुल बरोबर है सर, बरोबर एकदम परफेक्ट.
काय माहिती तुलाच माहिती. हो
हो हो
म्हणजे I will have to share this file then. Share the screen.
नाही सरांना दिसत असेल ना स्क्रीन. नाही तुमचं ते डिस्कनेक्ट झालंय ह्याला इथले आहे ते डिस्कनेक्ट करा. मी शेअर करतो माझी स्क्रीन. सर सर आपल्याला दिसतं का हे? नाही त्याच आहे त्यांना दिसणार नाही ना. त्याला दाखवण्यासाठी तिकडे डिस्प्ले करायचं. परत जोडा ना ना.
दिस स्पेसिफिकेशन इज नॉट करेक्ट यार.
Which one?
फ्लैश E2 ये जो स्पेक्स दिया है ना, फ्लैश E2 टॉप स्पीड
25 लो स्पीड व्हीकल सर 48 वोल्ट में 28 का बैटरी है उसमें.
why use a BLDC motor? चार्जिंग टाइम
सर मी काय केलं होतं की आम्हाला ह्याच्यात ओला मध्ये मिळालं होतं की नेटवर अवेलेबल आहे त्याचं स्पेसिफिकेशन द्या म्हणलं. नेटवर अवेलेबल आहेत. E2 फ्लॅश एक आहे
पॉइंट नाही
एकच मिनिट नाही
कंटाळला नाहीये ना.
सरांच्या बाजूला बसा. नाही त्यांना आम्हाला सर मी केदार सरांना प्रेझेंटेशन देतो ते तुम्ही करता येईल.
काल मी पण असंच केलं होतं. माझं प्रेझेंटेशन त्यांना मेल केलं, मग त्यांनी मॉनिटर केलं.
सर हे हिरो इलेक्ट्रिकचे जे काय व्हेकल आहे flash one vehicle in market. Talk about 48 volts is there. Then PLC converter they are using 250 volts only. Starting time like 4.5 and reliability they are getting 70. And the vehicle price is and the vehicle which is available in getting 70 and the vehicle price main electric specific
Modern actually is basically very nice.
Yeah. Next is the photon. Yeah. It is a 45 kmph vehicle, and same I think P.Arjunraj also given this one of the price is 48,000, whereas market
My question, does it compare with whatever he has?
Yeah, he has compared this vehicle, photon, and their
Study this, where they stand.
But in that presentation, they have mentioned the price is 88,000, but whereas it is 72,000.
Correct.
Next is NYX E5. It is also here electric. Yes, we will go through only what the vehicle looks.
And suppose what is the advantage?
Yeah.
जो क्लेम किया है वो 100
Optima from Pro Electric. Next thing is
68 kg.
Rio Light from Ampere.
It is cotton company.
Yeah. Then Z is also from Ampere vehicle.
Perfect 75.
Next is the 348 series. This is also from Ampere. Then Rico series. Max. Then I have Okinawa scooters. Okinawa, they are present in iPress plus. Then Press Pro. Reach Plus. आम्ही टाइप करते एम्पियर Okinawa, I think.
Sharma, Jitendra Sharma.
R30. And this is Ether Energy. 450X.
पण हे पण चायनीजच असेल ना? नाही
99%.
असं Ether.
First year they were reporting from China. Now today's situation 99%.
Then next is the Ether 450. Yes. This is Chetak Premium.
95.
Sortable when you compare with the other ones.
1,15,000.
Urban. Chetak Urban.
5 घंटा ले रहा है चार्जर ना?
Yes. IQ. Okay, then this is the three-wheeler.
This is interesting. Yes.
Three-wheeler Kinetic Super is there. Then Kinetic model is there. I have added two-wheeler and three-wheeler, but Kinetic Super is
This three-wheeler concept should be added in our presentation that this is the current market.
आता तुमची जी बॉम्बे बाईक अशी दिसते आणि इथे जे
Actually speaking, मागच्या वेळी slide. Previous slide.
E-cab is also there.
But it just to give an idea of the kind of vehicles that are
This is okay.
नाही हे आता मोठ्या रिक्षा विकतात ते विकतात ते हे पण खूप चांगली आहे सगळी एकदम रिपेड आणि वेरन लुक असतो
कम्फर्ट इज also there. Then P.Arjunraj is Then Mahindra Yarrow, Rio Yaris.
Yari and
Yes, finished.
good.
And around the globe also I have added some two-wheelers which is mostly sale in the around
the globe. Which two-wheeler?
This is BMW Evolution is there.
Just give it 10 minutes.